Ain't no intro. You know what it is. All right, so we're back with the Mk3. You know, we have a few issues. But that's what test and tune is all about. You know, a little TNT. So I'm going to show you some of these. I don't know if they, some of them are small. Some of them kind of, large issues. But first one, let's see. Right? This heater core hose is just chilling right on top of the wastegate. That's one issue. Second issue, we have no dump tube. All right, so this has just been shooting fire straight at this turbo blanket, and the turbo blanket didn't like it too much, so it's this thing did not last that long. That's, what was that, number 2, 3? There's 3 issues right there. All right, number 4, this is kind of more serious one, right? I don't know if you can see that, but let me get a screwdriver, point this out. I did a little cleaning up too. We had to like organize them just a little bit. It's still messy as fuck, but it's better than where it was. So this is, I don't know if you can see that. Let me get this light a little bit better. There you go. Oh, that's worse. All right, focus, focus, focus. That right there, people, is the T3 gasket. All right, so these bolts kind of like walk them. You can actually see it's kind of loose right now. Right, but these bolts kind of walked themselves out, blew out that T3 gasket, problem number 4, and then it melted this coupler. I had to duct tape it or Gorilla tape it just to get the hell home. So that's what we're going to be addressing today, right? We have a few more couplers, to fix that issue. Right, I had a spare T3 gasket here, so that's going to go on. Right, this heater core hose could be fixed with some zip ties and the wastegate dump. I have a new flange. I'm gonna take this over to Tim's and let him weld me up like a little dump, so it won't be just shooting straight fire and every time it goes into like boost, or the spring gets, hits whatever PSI spring that's in there. So I'm gonna tear this down real quick, make these repairs, and so tomorrow, we could hit the road again. I found the GoPro, right? I found all the attachments too, so I could like mount it to the car. So I don't just gotta keep holding the phone. I know I've said I've had a GoPro for a while. It's true, just lazy. I probably smoke way too much pot, and it just keeps me complacent, and be like, yo, I'll do it tomorrow. That's what it is though. So I'm gonna knock this shit out real quick, and probably next video will be, us tearing up the streets again. I know the last video, I was like in and out of traffic or whatever. I think maybe I was doing like 110, 120, something like that. But we're going to turn it all the way up. I made it to 140 in this thing already. But I kind of want to like roll these fenders because these tires get really, 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 really chewed. These are brand new tires on top of that, but I'm killing these sidewalls, and I just got these shits. They're like 100 and change a piece. I don't want to buy all new tires all over again, especially because I want a matching pair, but as you can see, I'm kind of cooking these tires. The other side is probably, I don't know which side's worse. This side's worse. Look at this. This is all tire. It's sad because it's a soft compound, so it's gonna come off easier. My boy Dante keeps telling me he's gonna pull up, or I could pull up for the fender roller, but I never get this kid to like show up sometimes, or oh, this one's not too good either. Look at that. Actually made a little lip. So I gotta roll the fronts and the backs, bro. Right. On other news, there's a new addition to the family. You might have seen that at the last end of the last video. I got another English Bulldog puppy. We're gonna keep doing this puppy things. Cars and puppies, can't go wrong. Bulldogs and stuff, right? The Jetta wagon, the sports wagon. I got the front clip off. Got the motor out. And 2.0 Ts, in my opinion, are just straight garbage. It's too much carbon buildup with this direct port injection stuff. And unless you run water and meth and change like a few other parts that are like factory failures, you know, you're always gonna have like certain problems. So we're gonna I got a whole rebuild kit for this entire thing. It's in the crib. So after I'm done with this, maybe like tomorrow, I'm probably gonna start tearing this down, seeing where it's really fucked up, how fucked up it is on today's episode, how fucked up it's fucked up, and then you know, fix whatever the fuck's wrong with it. We got chains, guides, whole engine rebuild kit, valves, you know, valves, stem seats, or I don't know, all little bits and pieces that go on this bitch. I got it. So you know, probably gonna start tearing that down tonight or tomorrow, or something along those lines. And then put that bitch back together and get it the fuck out of here. A part of me wanted to keep this Jetta wagon because it's a sports wagon. It's kind of rare, you know, out of, like, if you look at it this way, every single year, like, every company makes X amount of cars. Let's say it's like 1,000, you know, just for shits and giggles. Like, they put more sedans out, right? They put more convertibles out. They put more, like, you know, popular shit that people actually are more interested in. But the least amount of vehicles that they do put out, or any company, any automotive company, is going to be a wagon. You know, minivans sell more, SUVs sell more. You know, they all produce more. So this thing is low-key sort of rare, sort of kind of rare. What makes it a little bit more rare is that it's turbo. You know, most of the Jetta wagons that are out there from Mark 5s are 2.5s, you know, inline 5s, or the turbo diesel. This is a 2.0 T, right, which is sort of rare. I think they call it a sports wagon. What's also rare is that majority of wagons, or even just vehicles put out by companies, are automatic. This one's happened to be manual, you know, with the 6-speed. So it's sort of kind of special. So like I said, a part of me wanted to keep it because I like special, I like rare, I like different. As you see, we got Jetta coupes, you know. The driver's edition, I mean, it's no longer Jazz Blue, but close enough. But it wasn't original driver's edition, and this wasn't original Westie until some guy, I was working at Mavis, and like a customer with a Touareg, another Volkswagen on Volkswagen Crime, just spacked it, pushed it all the way onto the fucking curb, and that's when I made the decision to swap everything over. I had another Mark III at the time, and the town was giving me issues about having too many cars. So I took the whole subframe, I put this, you know, this block together for it. Who knows if it's even still good? It's been chilling for a year. See, this is already seized up. Who knows if it's even still good? You know, I've had it out here for probably way too long. You know, got the wire harness, ran, and then it's just been so many different renditions. At one point, I was gonna do just a straight VR turbo, and you know, on a Mark II GTI, and it needs to come back. It's kind of far. You know, the hood's over here. It's kind of far from where it needs to be, but I got a whole gallon of paint, you know, for it, so it can get resprayed. I still got the connects down in New York for the, you know, paint and body shops. They're gonna lace me. They're gonna hook my shit up for sure. Not gonna have to pay a whole lot of money to get this whole thing reshot. But then at one point I was like, yo, let's just throw some Haldex on it. Who knows if that's really a pipe dream, you know? Because it's definitely going to be like a longer process compared to just like painting it, you know, pulling this motor and refreshing up this motor, you know, which is, I think it's got an 8.5-1 compression on it right now. There's a spacer right here. And just throwing some, you know, some seats in it and just go, you know, like that would be the simplest and the fastest way to go about it. But, you know, like I barely hook up in the Mark III, you know, at, like in between first, second, and third. First is a waste. You know, you try to mat it anywhere from first to third, you're just gonna peel tires. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna add more power to a smaller car. Chances are it's never gonna really be able to hook up. So we thought about doing Haldex. I got a TT over there. A part of me wants to bring in that TT back, and a part of me is just like, nigga, chop that shit up, throw it in here, YOLO. So we're gonna see how things play out, you know. But I think the first thing to do is most likely is probably just to we'll come back around to the Mark II. You know, that's like so far on the back burner. You know, but for today, we're gonna fuck with the Mark III, and you know, we're gonna tear down this block for the Jetta coupe, for the Jetta wagon, not the Jetta coupe, Jetta wagon, Jetta sports wagon, 2.0 T garbage. Supposedly these blocks make like 400. You know, what I'm saying, just off of KO4. You know, but KO4 people always think they like big turbo is equivalent to KO4, and it's not. It's just like it's wishful thinking, you know. But who knows? I don't know. I'm not really like, I've worked on a bunch of 2.0 Ts, but I've never really like owned one and like, you know, dailied one. I've only daily like reliable stuff, like the 2.8 VR, you know, or the 2.5 inline 5. Anything with a VR in it is gonna be reliable. Anything with a 2.5 is pretty much reliable. That was nasty. 2.0 T has been just giving issues, bro. From Audi to Volkswagen, it is what it is. FSI, TSFI, it's that direct port injection nonsense. You know, but like we'll see. We'll get there. Over and out. See you on the next one. Ain't no outro. So this is what happened to it. All right. When the exhaust and the T3 gasket blew out and those bolts kind of like backed themselves out, the exhaust was like just shooting flames right at this thing. All right, so this should just split. Oh, you can see that. Let me get a good. Fuck. I'm gonna go get the GoPro, bro. All right. Anyway, y'all can see that. This should just split, man. You know, it got cooked. It split. You know, and I was like, I don't know, like 40 minutes away from the crib. So we got some Gorilla Tape. You know, nigga rigged that shit back together. You know, and just to make it home. You know, so that kind of works just to make it home. So I think next thing I'm doing, I'm about to pop this turbo off. We'll slap the new gasket on. I'm gonna try and sneak it without actually having to touch the exhaust, the V-band exhaust. There might be just like enough, you know, movement or play. Hopefully there's, oh, what is this? Oh, Ken doesn't like that. All right, we're gonna do something about that. We're gonna zip tie that. I think this is my wideband. Is it? What is this bitch? Yeah, I think that's my wideband wire. So we gotta tuck that out the way. But I think there's just enough space, right, in between the firewall and the turbo to actually slide the T3 in and out without having to touch or fuck with the V-band, this exhaust stuff. You know, less stuff you want to take apart is kind of the better, because you start doing the adjustments and all that other bullshit. All right, so I'm gonna get to that. Ain't no outro. You know what it is. All right, so that turbo blanket, man, that shit's in pieces. It just did not hold up for shit. Found some more boost leaks, like some more exhaust leaks. Check this out. Hello. Hello. Right, so we're gonna have to thread lock the shit out of like a bunch of this shit. And I'm not even sure, was there a gasket in here? Yeah, might be missing it. If not, it's all Gucci. I got another one. All right, so looks like we were replacing some gaskets and using a whole shit ton of thread lock. That's from that red. I'm gonna need that red to get it good. Anyway, I got it in here. All right, so I'm gonna finish taking this turbo off. You know, I was trying not to do the V-band, but kind of needed some more investigation. It's probably why that turbo blanket's so cooked, man. Like, cause the exhaust is probably just shooting out like right here, like, you know, and cooking that shit. We fix. I'm gonna hop to it right now. So I'm trying to get out there today. Yo, it's Sunday fun day. Yo, I live in one of those towns where it's like real nice back country roads. So every weekend there's some sort of like car cruise from, you know, going down there. I want to be out here tearing it up. So let me get to it. I got a couple things to do before we can turn this bitch back on. Low-key wanna get this car for the YouTube channel. Yo, I should probably just get the GoPro like charged up. It's in the Jetta. You know, this way I can get like footage of both of these on the road or whatever. Maybe we'll just stick it in. I don't know. I'm just gonna charge it. We about to take these out. 12 valve VRT, 24 valve VR, both GTIs. My cousin's beat. Butters, get inside, man. You already getting hot. You already overheating and shit. Ugh. Lost one of my valve cap stems, but it don't matter. It's just chalk.